A lot of dangerous things out there, and frankly, I think I'd rather be in a real prison. I do have more rec time here, though, so there's that. And let's try to survive, shall we? We have a couple of goals today. I've also cleaned up the outside of our base a little bit. We are providing these guys with some goods outside to try to get into this fabricator. There's a couple of other things we want to do, like maybe get this recipe station here, maybe get some personal storage, maybe get the regen chamber. All of these would be nice, at least to hit this the level 2 for all of these corporations right now. I do have a couple of things here. The meteorite heart is only used in the analyzing station, so I'm going to claim these. I'll drop all of these other things in here as well. Might as well get these points. And then I could just bump this, and we could hit the fabricator right now.
The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
Oh.
Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Yeah, no problem at all. So we've got a recipe station available, unlocks new production and food recipes, has to be placed inside the habitat. That maybe is a good one. Moon Energy Corporation, let's throw that in there. And then I'll show you what I've done outside just to clean things up a little bit. Mostly over on this side, I added some extra platforms here. I added some stability. So I was building out a little bit here for platforms and I needed stability there. What I'll do underneath just to make this look a little cleaner is just add that second level across the flooring all the way. And then you add these pillars essentially. These support platforms or pillar supports, but it seems like these are at predetermined heights. Now, this one seems to only place on the ground. I can't seem to raise it, even though it says it's a supported platform. So I'm not sure. But then if I do a pillar support, that goes like so. But it's predetermined heights, which is why I have this kind of step up here. Yeah, so just something to keep in mind. And then I straightened this out a little bit. I redid our wiring that way, which even still could probably be a little bit cleaner, but it's mostly fine. So I'm not super worried about it. This thing is smelting titanium bars. This thing finished its job for the Selenian Corporation. So now I can decide, well, what do we want to do here? He said Moon Energy. So I could get some Wolfram bars going into here. But since I already have titanium bars coming in, I think what we'll do is we'll just keep that going here. I'll dump these all in and they can just send those up whenever. Now this, every time it does a chunk of these, it's adding 1, right? But if I were to go back here and say, oh, maybe I just want titanium rods.
I think I can use this.
Right? I think what I could do, take all blocked. Yeah, cool. I think what I could do is just say, okay, why don't we just take the titanium rods straight from here, and then pop those in. Will that work? Unavailable items. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I have to craft these in the fabricator. That's right. These are not, this is not the raw titanium. Doi. This is not the raw titanium. So that's something that we'll need that fabricator for. Not a problem. Okay, so let's throw this back into here. And then we'll make this connection again. And we'll just set this up to take this again. Drop these in. No problem. Everyone's happy. Okay, cool. So then what we're gonna do, let's go set up another ore extractor over here, and we'll just get extra units going so that we can do multiple things at once. I'll try not to get like too far ahead of myself for some of this, because I don't want things to be like so chaotic for us. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now let's go into a smelter, but I'm gonna need more building materials. So let's go ahead and grab some of those. 190 of those bad boys. That'll do. Okay, so the fabricator is here. You can see what it can output there. whole bunch of different stuff. There's the rods. Okay. So that's an option. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to create, by copying this, we're going to do another smelter. Just like this, right next to it. Okay. And then I might as well just get another launcher, orbital launcher here. Maybe I'll just place this one right next to it. And then we'll copy this, make this connection. Love that little double jump. Uses a lot more energy, but totally cool. Can I make this the whole way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, I can't. So I'll try to, like, line it up with the other one. So there's some semblance of, like, this guy's organized. Somebody's gonna stumble on my base here and be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Moon energy. So we're gonna go Wolfram bars. And we're gonna go Wolfram bars here. This drone request priority, I don't know. Like, I might not have the technology to be doing this right now. But at least for the time being, I'm just gonna let it go. Now, I'm out of power as well. So that's an inevitability that we're gonna have to solve right now. Let me copy this. Copy this. And I get this tucked into the corner here. Okay, so that's all I can afford right now. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's go into here. I'm going to steal a bunch of these. This has Wolfram ore coming. Because we have power now. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and either get some of that or just wait a second. Another thing I might do here. Let's throw an airlock right here. So we have two entrances.
Oh, just what I need.
I'm just going to steal a bit from here. Really messing with this machine. All right. I just want to create a little bit of, like, power redundancy if I can. And then we're going to go exploring. I have a lot of these points of interest off in the background that I'd like to be able to check out. Looks like there's some deposits out there as well that we should investigate. Okay. Now, if I look at this, what are we dealing with? So I've used 40 power. I think this means it's generating... Yeah, so I need... Power needed 10. Grid power 40 of 50. Current heat. Cooling. Okay. Okay. So I think this is telling me... In my grid, I have 50 power. I've used 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so these are generating 10 each. Very cool. Very cool. So now, this thing should be good. We're working on that. They're working on this. No problem. If I wanted to get a fabricator up and running and supply that with rods, I suppose I could do that, couldn't I? The other thing I could do is just create a whole separate concoction here. But I need more building materials, so... You know what? Let's go explore for now. I want to see what's out there. How's my inventory? It's not bad. I think it'd be really cool if we get to do like some type of wave defense. I've seen that in a lot of the trailers. But I don't know what triggers that. I don't know if it's timed. I don't know if it's something that we do. Okay, let's dissipate our heat a bit there, too. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Hello.
Changing mags.
There more? Yep. Sniped! Now, do these have a location that they come from? Or what's the deal? Do they just kind of spawn somewhere? Hello. Nutrichew and War Bonds. Used to unlock new weapons and mods in the armory. Okay. Okay. What is this? These were those deposits that we saw. Okay, so this is a calcium deposit here. Alright, that's handy to know. So we have wolfram, we have iron, and we have calcium over here. But I think this is going to be outside of our base range, so I probably have to build a second base. What is this? A drone wreck. Damaged logic board at the analyze station. 400 data points? Yes, please. Yes, please. Smell all the things. See, I think when you hit these little highlighted nodes, it goes really fast. And then you try to, like, pummel through the bigger stuff. Just gonna grab the stuff in the area here.
Looks good.
And I don't know if, is that some type of, like, communications? Like a radio tower of sorts? Also really want to see what's going on back there. Whole bunch of other iron deposits, another wolfram arch there.
I see you've approached the geoscanner.
Oh, yes.
You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Okay.
First, the dead body. I thought that said finger. No, figler.
Oh, yes.
Calorie bar for 90 cals. Damaged memory module, 350 data points. Okay, we are getting full up here. Gain 5 toxicity, heals 20 HP. I don't really need that. I'm just looking for anything I can maybe clear here. Remove 70. Removes 40. Gain hydration. 15 calories, 20 hydration. Yeah, let's do this. Just a clear slot. Okay. So these meteorites, they give us kind of a batch of everything, which is handy.
Come to mama.
Pricklers. Do I have these? Okay, I filled up a slot with that. So we're going to have to go back soon to drop things off. Beautiful.
Looks good.
I don't want to go there just yet because I want to be able to empty my inventory.
Good stuff.
But we can take a little peek just to see what's out here. Whole bunch of wolfram. All right. Do we see anything else? Oh, there's another little beacon. I love just how far you can see everything in here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Damn. Okay, so some of these things, the ones with the exploding, like, blue backs, they were dropping certain things. But these guys don't drop anything. Also, I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what the enemies are that we're going to see. Let me run up to there, and then we'll head back to our base. I'm going to assume that that's the same thing, but you never know. Since it's in a different location, maybe it scans a different area, or who knows. That was the box. What now? Man. Whoa! Yeah, these guys are a little stronger. Hello. Combat leveled up. Hello, jeez. I got a spitter. Am I up against, like, a wall here? What's happening? Oh, maybe that's my, armor regenerating. I think so. Oh, that's a different drone wreck. Hello, baby. Can this stack? Yes, it can. Okay, we have a lot of data points here. Ooh. Spitter biofact. No! Okay, I'm gonna drop something that's less important here. I could go make a bunch of building materials with that. That's pretty expensive. Or it's, removes a lot of toxicity. I think these things are pretty cheap. $30 calories. Okay, let's do this. I'll just eat those. It's fine. Any dead bodies? So I need a map. All right. Let's go back to base. Gotta empty this stuff. Maybe getting some personal storage would be good. There's kind of like, you know, we want everything, ultimately.
Delivered. The Moon
Nice.
Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Yes, we will. Ooh, what is this?
What is that?
A monolith.
Thanks, gal. Now it all makes sense.
Unfortunately, all information on that subject is highly classified.
Ooh, I got radiation here.
I feel strange.
Cosmic radiation has reached a dangerous level. I suggest leaving the area contaminated with radiation.
Yeah, okay, but I can't, like, investigate this thing, so what the heck? Okay. We must need to get like, a radiation suit or something. We'll just keep that in the back of our minds here. Maybe once we get to these geolocators, we'll be able to, what is this? See the red crosshairs? Huh.
Reloading.
Okay, so we must need something to break through vines or something, because this is different too. Man, okay, sick. We got a lot of things. We just got to keep these all in the back of our minds. But what I was going to say is once we get those geolocators with a map, then perhaps we can start marking things or points of interest, or maybe they'll automatically be marked for us if we find them. That's possible too.
Good stuff.
That jump really took it all out of me. We also have that kind of, it looks like almost a destroyed satellite dish or something. We have those.
I am detecting increased Ruptura activity.
What?
Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Okay. 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 This is great. Prepare for a wave. Building materials here. We did hit a goal, did we not? With somebody? Yeah, right here, that recipe station. Okay, so this can do new recipes. Has to be placed inside the habitat.
Congratulations. You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Okay. So the recipe station, let's look at this. Okay, so we can unlock additional wave warning again. Additional items at the basic item printer, power cells, quartz building materials, intermediate buildings materials. The smelter, I could do calcium blocks. In order to do that, I need to give it all this calcium ore. I might as well just throw it in there. I don't have anything to do with it right now. Fabricator, I can make basic building materials. Oh, I need a core and a meteorite heart for 100. So that would be nice, because then I could...
Ruptura's eruption has started.
Whoa.
Prepare for impact.
What is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. What? What? Oh no. Okay. That is not... What is that? I was expecting hold E to lower temperature. Oh, interesting. Whoa. It's crispy. Oh, look what that did to my, my suit armor. Oh, sick. I was expecting, like, an enemy wave. Maybe it can be enemies, but maybe it can also just be, like, natural disasters. Okay, well, while this is happening, I have a whole bunch of tech points here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Future Health Solutions, get a regen chamber.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you.
Personal storage here from Clever Robotics.
Congratulations. Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Regen chamber. Can be used to change characters, has to be placed inside a habitat. One player can claim one regen chamber at a time.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
You've claimed a regen chamber.
Apologies. If you happen to die.
So you could change... Okay. So I'm him now. But I could be him now. Now, is there a difference here? Like, are they better at certain things? Or is it just, like, flavor? Personal storage. You can do 3 on a wall. You can also do them on the ground. Let's store all of these things. What is this? Helium. Store these war bonds. I have standard ammo that I don't need. We'll keep these. Pistol ammo we'll keep. What does this do?
Gotcha.
Ah, makes sense. Okay. Now we need to figure out what we want next. Everything is at level 2. This is an inventory upgrade. Not too fussed. A furnace utilizes heat to make products. So do we need any of those things? I'm not sure. Griffith's blue. This is all like equipment. Gives you 60 war bonds here. Defense turrets would be sick, assuming we get enemy waves, right? I think the map here, yes. Moon Energy Corporation. Let me pump all the points into the maps because we have stuff we can do with that right now. Redistributes items evenly to all connected buildings. Oh, that's convenient. Can store up to 400 units of one selected item. Oh, okay. So that'd be good for a bunch of resources. An alternative building mode with greater freedom of movement. So maybe this lets you like ride that thing to hover and get a better view of how you're gonna build stuff. Okay, but for now, we're gonna focus on Moon Energy Corporation. Looks like we're chill outside now. Okay, what is that? Okay, before I leave, hold on. What does Moon Energy Corporation need? Frick, they need calcium. Okay, well, I might as well let this thing continue doing titanium bars. Does anybody need... Yeah, Future Health can use Wolfram bars. So can Clever Robotics. Let's go Future Health here. But then I also need to get that fabricator up and running. So if I put this out here... Okay. So the fabricator's up. Now, we could do titanium rods or wolfram wire. This needs titanium bars. So then what we would do is we would put a smelter out in front of this. Right? And what I could do here... because we need those titanium bars for something. Oh, I bet you I'm over on power now. I'm trying to just copy that building. There we go. But it would have been easier for me just to, like, not. This is colliding with the bars. Oh, I could just do it here. That can do a little crisscross applesauce. I need more power. More power. More good. And perhaps just based on how often I'm adding power here, maybe that's a different thing to prioritize. But hey, we need all the things. So realistically... Okay, and I need more building materials. I don't have any of these things. Let me go and steal some.
Great.
Great. I like his voice. It's nice. Yoink. Okay. Now, again, if we're checking the recipe station, one of the things we're looking at is getting basic building materials from the fabricator, so I need another meteorite heart. This is for more advanced stuff. I don't think I need that at all yet. Smelter, calcium blocks, potentially, because if we look here... Okay, this actually just needs calcium ore right now for the Selenium Corporation. So that's okay. But we were also looking at the titanium rods, because these do +5 versus +1. Titanium rods here for Griffiths. There's a lot of options for titanium rods. So if I wanted this, right, we're going to need titanium bars. We're going to set this to titanium bars. And then connect this. And then I would need let me get rid of this. Maybe I'll keep that just to be sure. I'm out of power again. Yeah, I think a power solution is in our future, guys. I think so. All right. So that gives us a little bit of flexibility on that. Now, oh, wait. Wait. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted one of these. All right. So we're going to do titanium rods, which, as you can see, are happening now. So it's going to bring in, let's see. Every time this fills, we're doing +5. Yeah, deadly. So what we should be doing is now trying to get all of these guys on their +5s. So, like, more fabricators. That's actually not what I intended to put there. Or at least not like that.
That was some good training.
Trying to keep these relatively clean. Okay, so now I got fabricators going. See if I can get this. Like so. And then I need cable. It's a little far for me. I could actually... Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it... Let's keep being consistent as we can with where we're placing these things. Okay, so, to confirm, we have titanium bars coming from there. We have wolfram bars coming there. Titanium bars coming there. In this fabricator, we're going to titanium rods. In this fabricator, we're going to do titanium rods. And in this fabricator,
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
we're going to do this. Arcadia 7 finished regenerating? Okay. Okay, so now we have titanium bars coming into this. We can use here. We have the wolfram wire coming into this. And we have titanium bars coming into here for those guys. All right, sick. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is create a setup from that calcium deposit to do something for the Moon Energy Corporation. So that's going to be our next. That's going to be our next objective, and we saw some out there, so we need to go and investigate that. We have these core upgrades, so the helium, this ceramics we've never seen. It looks like you craft those in the furnace. Ignitium. Raw material of limited availability gathered from meteorite used in analyzing station. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is coming together, guys. I'm pretty happy with this so far. So we found today, we found a monolith. We found some mapping points that we are working towards. That's with the Moon Energy Corp. Okay. And this is going to slowly build here. Displays a top-down view of discovered areas. Yeah, see, that would be sick. That would be really, really cool. Here's some wind turbine stuff. Yeah, so we definitely want to get some better power going, for sure. In here, I need to get a meteorite heart. That's all well and good. Personal storage, I'm just going to store... actually, let's keep those. Let's take this.
Nice.
And we'll make the maximum amount of these that we can. Okay. Let's just take a little view of what we got going on here. It's pretty clean. I'm pretty happy with this right now. It's not too shabby. It's coming together relatively nicely. What's going on here? Do I have some type of log jam? Why isn't this taking anything? Titanium bars. It should be taking those in. Turning these into titanium bars. I notice that is blinking yellow. This is taking the titanium rods. I want to see what happens when this stops. Okay, so awaiting items. I don't know what this means here. Is that the same thing? Does this have the same thing? Yeah, it does. It's waiting items. Okay, so maybe this is like off for some reason. What if I just clear this? Oh, there we go. Weird. Okay, interesting. Oh, see, I've got like a little logjam here too, and I wonder why that is. Either way, we're back up and running now, baby. Okay. Awesome. Guys, let's take a little break here. When we come back, we're going to try to explore a little bit more. We're going to try to get more of these upgrades from these guys. I think it would be cool to also show in here the corporations, like, what your rewards are from inside. Instead of having to go in here and see, oh yeah, we're working towards X, Y, and Z, like the map thing. I think it would just be cool to show that all in different spaces. But yeah, we're going to go exploring. And we've got a lot of inventory space, so that'll be pretty handy. We also need to set up another sub base over there to get the calcium ore. And then we're going to be laughing. So wish me luck, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.